Hello again, everyone. Joanne here with StampingInTheValley.com, and welcome to my craft room. Over the next 6 weeks at least, I will be doing holiday craft videos. So this is one that I did at a class just last week, and I used the Christmas tree punch, as you can see, and the Endless Wishes stamp set. And I'd like to share this very simple card with you today. For the class, I did the smoky slate in the background, and then of course the Whisper White on top. And for this video, I'm going to reverse it and do a Whisper White card with a smoky slate top right here. So let's begin using the elements that we're going to use for this card. Of course, is this little tree punch. Oh my goodness. You're going to see me do a few videos with this punch. I absolutely love it. And we're from the Endless Wishes, I've already mounted on our block here, the Merry Christmas. And then inside, this one is going to say, celebrate the season of Christmas. And these are photopolymer. So what I did with this, to line it up, I used my grid paper. This way things come straight. I love the photopolymer. I hope you guys are starting to get into the photopolymer stamps, because I love looking through them, and I love being able to see exactly, you know, what's going on underneath the stamp. So that is fantastic. Okay, so for this card, we're going to start with our Whisper White, and we're going to go ahead and fold this in half, just like this, and I'll just crease this here. And I always use a bone folder on my cards. Sometimes I don't use a bone folder if I'm using DSP and doing a project, because I don't want the paper to rip. Okay, so I folded the card like this in half, okay? Let's see, this is cut at 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. So 8.5 this way, 5.5 that way, scored at 4 1/4 makes this type of card. Okay, so then now I want to bring in, and I've already cut the first layer. This layer is 5 1/4 by 4, and I ran it through the Big Shot with the decorative dots embossing folder. I think it looks like snow. I think that's so cool. So let's go ahead and bring our punch in. Love to use the punches upside down, and I'm going to show you how to get this effect here. This is not 3 red trees punched out. Okay, it kind of looks like that, but it's not. It's actually punched here, and then we're going to put a piece of red glimmer paper behind it. Okay, so what you want to do with this, after you run it through the Big Shot, kind of center it up and take the paper all the way to the bottom. I'm trying to show you that. All the way to the bottom, and just kind of center it up. This way then you'll get everything even, and I kind of just squeeze it down just a little bit and then punch. Now save your trees, okay, save them. Now just move over one side, again leaving the paper all the way down so that you know your height is correct, and then punch again, and then bring it to the other side. Now just come over just a little bit. I kind of squeeze it down to make sure I have it where I want it, and punch again. Okay? And that's how you get that, the 3 trees. Okay? So then I take this piece of red glimmer paper, and let me measure this for you. This is 5 by 2.5. Okay? This is 5 inches by 2.5 inches. And what we're going to do is just adhere it. Isn't that adorable? Wow, what a change that makes, doesn't it? From that just to this. And we're just going to put this behind here. Now, a lot of times with the glimmer paper, you want to use glue dots because it is textured. So I'm going to go ahead and bring those dots in. Forgot to get them out of my little drawer over here. Okay, let's bring these glue dots in, and I'm just going to put some, you know, on the sides here. So we'll do like 3 of them. And the best thing with the glue dots is not to touch them. So I go direct to paper. I take the dots directly. I try the best I can to take it straight to the paper, or use a paper piercing tool. The most that you don't get the oils from your fingers on these dots, the better that they work. And then one more. Good. To the side, okay. And then I'm going to just lay my paper down. Now, whenever you all are doing things with cards or any type of project that's square, and you want to get things straight, I do recommend our grid paper because I like to line everything up. See how I have this lined up? And now I'm going to bring this over top. Let's see. Upside down. Here we go. And that just is going to lay right on top of there, and your glue dots are going to hold it in place perfectly. Okay? Then this now can be adhered to the outside of your Whisper White. Look how pretty that card is starting to come together. Get that little piece of paper off of that glimmer paper. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to snail this down. Move that out of the way. And you don't need much snail, or you can use Tombow. A lot of times on texture I do like to use Tombow, but I believe with this the snail will be fine. Okay, and again, I just take my card and I line it up, you know, trying to keep things as square as I can all the time. Now I know that I've come in 1/4 of an inch, so on my grid I want to kind of split the difference on one side and top and bottom, and so I adhere part of the card down first. And the rest should just kind of fall right into place. Just like that. Love it. Okay? And there's the outside of your card. How much fun. Okay. Now, right here on the top, I want to do the Merry Christmas. And this is from the Endless Wishes stamp set. I'm getting so much use out of that Endless Wishes stamp set, because you can make up all kinds of greetings, all kinds of sentiment greetings with it, you know, mixing and matching. So now I've opened my Cherry Cobbler. This is my Cherry Cobbler ink, and I'm going to go ahead and ink up my stamp. Love the photopolymer. And you know now with the photopolymer we really want something squishy behind it, so that we get a good, I'm just going to use this pad right here. This is a crease pad, but I can't find my piercing mat right now. I just got back from that card class, so I'm kind of still unpacking. So I'm going to open this card, and this crease pad, even though it's hard, it is still kind of spongy. But when you use photopolymer, you want to put something behind it. So now you can look through and see your Merry Christmas through there. Okay, even though this is popped up with the dots, I found it best to stamp after I embossed it, because I didn't want anything to crack after I stamped it, and, you know, run it through the embossing. I didn't want anything raised, so I just rock it just a little bit. Look at how cute that came. Isn't that gorgeous? Love this Cherry Cobbler. Okay, now, so I'm going to close this up right now. We're going to use it again. We're going to use this again on the inside. Now, here on the outside, I did punch out. And this punch set is retired. It's the itty bitty. But I love the circles, so I punched out 9 of the little circles. Okay, to put on the Christmas tree, 3 on each. Okay, so that's what we're going to do right now. And for something like this, I like my tweezers and my Tombow, because my fingers just get in the way. So I just kind of pick these up and just add a dot. You don't need much, or you could even use glue dots if you wanted to. Okay, and I just start placing these And that glue is just going to dry. It's going to be fantastic. Sit. So we just put a little bit on each. Okay, so see right there I use the Tombow. Kind of want to move these around a little. Placing them nice. Let's see, the glue dots might be a little faster for the video, so let's start working with these a little bit. I might like this actually a little bit better. So let me just spill these out. Let's see. Oh yeah. So we'll do glue dots with the rest of it. I'm so excited about all of my Christmas projects. The class that I just did, that's all I did was holiday projects. And today, I'm going to attempt to do a few videos for you guys. I haven't been on here in about a month. I've been so busy because I work 2 other jobs. But I'm getting there. I really love to do my Christmas crafts with my ladies. I love my card class. So we're just gonna, one more. Whoop, see, I probably should have used, go back over that with some glue dots. Yeah, I would definitely suggest the glue dots on this instead of the Tombow, because then I'm gonna have to wait for that to dry. It's almost dry. Okay, now then, from here now, we want to put on, I punched out 3 stars, and this is from the new little stamp set. Isn't this adorable? This is from the new punch set that replaced the itty bitty, that one itty bitty one that retired. So this is the star from that 3-set punch pack. I'll have all of the information, you know, usually as I go through my videos, I go ahead and put numbers and what I'm using, you know, up for you guys. Just stop the video and write it down. This way you don't have to be flipping over to other parts to get a project list or anything. I just do it right on the video for you guys. You're right here anyway. So just, you know, the only thing you need is like a piece of paper and a pen while you're watching the video, you know, and just write down any numbers, sizes, dimensions. I try to do that for you guys because everybody's busy, everybody works. So, isn't that adorable? I love it. So, as you can see, look here, look at this card, okay? And this was done in real red, and here I used the cherry cobbler with the smoky slate. Absolutely loving both of these cards. I am getting ready for a craft show, so that's what's next on the docket. Okay, now we want to go ahead and do the inside of the card. And what I've done here is I took one of the trees that I punched, okay, that's why I said save your trees, okay, and I put Celebrate the Season of Christmas from the Endless Wishes stamp set. You can make your own greetings up. Isn't that adorable? So let's go through how I did that. I'm going to leave this little crease pad here because it's black and I think maybe you guys can see better. This is one of the trees, and this is a Versamark pen. I had to get this at Michael's. So I colored the, or was it at Michael? Yes, or Hobby Lobby. I got it at Hobby Lobby. So it's a Versamark pen, and I'm coloring all of the dots. And I'll try to quit shaking the table with this Versamark just on top. And you know, this ink stays wet, so you can mess with it a little bit. And what we're going to do with this tree is use some heat and stick powder. Come up here on a little bit up there anyway. Okay, we're going to use some heat and stick powder on this Versamark right here. And again, this is where I like to use my tweezers because second set of fingers. Okay, so here's my heat and stick powder. Keep everything in like these little containers. I take it, I pour it over my project. At this point it's a little tree. Okay, Now, move that out of the way. Let's bring in the heat tool. A little bit of noise. Now, you know that this is turning and heating. You'll see it. It will get glossy. You'll see it kind of change color right there. And that means that now this is tacky. Okay. Now, understand that you could always just, add embossing powder right to the Versamark. But I like to use the heat and stick. This way my glitter doesn't come off. So I know it's just one more step, but it doesn't take a second. Okay, so now I've got Dazzling Diamonds. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun at that card class with this Dazzling Diamonds. Guys, it was so much fun. Look how pretty. It doesn't take a second. And again, little Tupperware containers. And I should have used my embossing buddy. I constantly forget. So I'll remember next time. Okay, so here we go again. Just heat this so that it will stick into the heat and stick powder. And I keep the embossing buddy right near this, but I don't know why. It is just one step that I can't grab underneath me and pick it up first. I need to put a big sign. Use your embossing buddy. Okay, so when I don't use the embossing buddy, I have a little makeup brush, and I just kind of dust off any of the glitter. Of course, I haven't used this in makeup. Just kind of dust it off so that I get my excess glitter off of it, okay? All right, now, I'm going to go ahead and move that out of the way and bring it back in our card here. Isn't that adorable? And then in the inside, we're going to go ahead and put that down. You could just because I've got it right here, I'm going to use some Tombow. Snail, dots, anything that you want, you can use. I'm just going to kind of put this, just a few dots of it. See? Okay, I'm going to stick this right here. Cute. And now I'm going to bring my the last little star in, and my glue dots. Cute. Okay, now let's open our cherry cobbler back up, and I'm going to ink up our little sentiment. And these stamping pads are so juicy. It's just a tap tap. Okay, don't press really hard. See, even though I did tap tap, I still have a little ink out here. I wipe it off, and anytime that I craft or I'm in a video, I've got ink all over my fingers. So I'm just going to come down. Even though I'm upside down, I can see right through the photopolymer. Love this. And it's just down and up. Love it. How cute. Close up our stamp set. I hope you've enjoyed this quick little card with our tree punch. Please go to my website at stampinginthevalley.com. Join my mailing list, and I only use my mailing list for certain events that I'm doing or card classes, so I don't bombard you with emails. So you can join my mailing list or click on the big blue button and go ahead to my online store and order this cute Christmas tree punch. This is probably the time of the year that you really want to start to shop my online store. There's a lot of flu and a lot of sickness out there. It's a lot safer to stay at home and shop my online store instead of going to the craft stores. So I hope to see an order there for you all. If you do place your very first order, I will send you a catalog for free. And you will also, if you join my mailing list, you will also get a free video, and it is how to make a gift card holder, which Christmas is coming. Gift card holders are popular, so join my mailing list. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.